Looks like we're getting a Nintendo Direct announcement soon. Hideki Kamiya from Platinum Games had some choice words for Nintendo. And did we just get another slight Splatoon 3 tease? Maybe. It's that time of year again for Nintendo January Direct speculation. Every single January, like, oh, are we gonna get one? Are we gonna get one? Blah, 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 blah. And everybody's just going on about it like, blah, 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 blah. And then before every single Direct, like I shouldn't say every single Direct. Before the last few major Directs, GameStop has had oopsies, like they always do. I don't know, just don't give your information to GameStop, Walmart, and stuff until like the last minute, Nintendo, because they're always going to do this every time from now on, I swear to God. But GameStop's internal system updated with 12 new Nintendo Switch SKUs added. And this happened right before the September Direct. They added 18 SKUs before the September Direct, and boom, we got a fucking Direct, and people were like, I think we're gonna get a Direct. GameStop added SKUs, and then what do we get? Boom, a Direct, and then the SKUs filled up with like, oh, these are the games that were just announced, haha. And then we also got 21 SKUs before the Nintendo E3 Direct, which was, I mean, obviously we were gonna get an E3 Direct, but it was just like, okay, we're getting 21 games, and boom, and it filled up, and there you go. So there were 12 new games, not as many as 18 or 21, obviously, if you can do basic math. But hey, 12 is pretty good, and I think we're gonna get a January Direct. I went and checked on the Direct Wikipedia just to see how many January Directs we've had, and these aren't all Directs, these are just presentations, but basically it's a Direct. Some of them are focused mainly on one game, like a Fire Emblem or Pokemon or whatever. But in January 2013, we got 3 presentations from Nintendo. January 2014, we got 1. January 2015, we got 1. 2017, we skipped 2016. We did not have 1 in 2016, from what I saw. 2017, there was 2. 2018, there was 2. And 2019, there was 1, which was an indie game showcase. Like I said, some of the other ones were Directs, and some of the other ones were just random presentations for whatever. Regardless, we're getting some sort of news from Nintendo in regards to new Switch games that are not announced yet soon. GameStop would not add these SKUs to their system if that were not the case. And all signs point to a Nintendo Direct. I mean, it's the beginning of the year. It's a great way to start the year, get hype for the year. There should be a Nintendo Direct guaranteed every January. I don't know why there isn't. That should just be a tradition. Like, January 14th is the Direct for every year, guys. Get ready. Unless Nintendo just absolutely doesn't have anything to show off. But they got a lot of stuff to show off. Shin Megami Tensei 5 still doesn't have anything besides the initial trailer. Bayonetta 3, same case there. Metroid Prime, same case there. But I think Metroid Prime, we're going to be waiting a while. Everything else we will see. But also there's, mystery games that we don't know about. Nintendo themselves have said like, oh, we got stuff that you guys don't even know about that you're going to be excited for. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see what they got. And when there is a January Nintendo Direct, I'm going to be sitting there with my popped corn going, delicious new Nintendo games. All right. And delicious popcorn because I love popcorn. So be on the lookout. Be vigilant, all right? You get any more heads up, hit me with it on Instagram, my personal Instagram, and let me know. But I'll be on the lookout myself, and I'll give you any news if I find it. But hey, we're creeping up closer to the middle of January. It's January 1st, but hey, in 2 weeks it's going to be there, so here we go. And Hideki Kamiya from Platinum Games, he makes all kinds of awesome, great games. He's a little quirky, a little weird. He likes to wear these little weird glasses. He's a strange, bald man, but he was very upset at Nintendo on Twitter in regards to the Nintendo Switch's home menu, specifically. I saw this story on Nintendo Life, and it was translated. The tweet was translated by Nintendo Soup, and this is the tweet. I'll read it verbatim. The Nintendo Switch's home menu is a piece of crap. All of the shitty, gigantic game icons are lined up in a row, but the rest of the games are tossed into a trash can called All Games. ... I wonder, have they, the people that made the menu, ever played the Nintendo Fanboys Switch? Which I don't know what the Fanboys Switch, the little jab at the end was. But Hideki Kamiya and Platinum Games are pretty close with Nintendo. Bayonetta has been a Nintendo exclusive since the second game. Third game's going to be a Nintendo exclusive. We got Astral Chain. I mean, they're doing a lot of stuff for Nintendo and making Nintendo some money and themselves some money. Obviously, Platinum needs the money. They were in trouble for a little bit there. But it's weird to see him just go up so hard, just go in so hard and go, Nintendo, fuck! When they're just like that close of business partners. He's actually defended Nintendo in the past, and people are like, bring Bayonetta 3 to Xbox or PlayStation, and we're pissed. And he's like, well, sorry, Nintendo pays me money, bitch. I don't know what you want me to do. He acts like a pimp thug in my book. But I was surprised at how thuggish he was in this tweet. I was like, whew, God, that's going to be an awkward visit to Nintendo next time you go. They're going to be like, hey, Hideki, what's going on there, man? But I cannot disagree with him. The Nintendo Switch's UI has been the same since launch, basically. It's just a plain white or black background, no themes. 3DS had so many themes. It's just, and the row that he talked about is just not, it just doesn't make any sense. You want to see a big square of games like, oh, look at all this and everything, like the Wii home menu. That looks nice, right? But the Switch is like, you gotta go and scroll, keep scrolling, and then go to see all, and it's just like this weird, it's just a mess. Everything is a mess. The eShop menu is a mess. The entire UI of the Nintendo Switch has not improved in the, like, I don't think even in the slightest since its launch. Maybe tiny little tweaks here and there, but it looks the exact same to me. I could be wrong. But it is garbage regardless. Why don't we have themes? Themes are like one of the most requested things for the Nintendo Switch. It'd be so easy to implement. Hackers can do it. Hackers can get Switches going with themes. And Nintendo themselves are just like, I don't know, we don't feel like doing it. Sorry, we don't want you. I would pay literally like $2 for a cool theme. You give me like a cool Pokemon theme or something, I'll give you $2. You're leaving money on the table, Nintendo. Also, just can we get a dedicated team just to the UI of the Switch at Nintendo? That'd be awesome. You're huge. You have many billions of dollars. You make so much goddamn money every year. Just get us a team dedicated to UI and make it nice, and it just improve the quality of life of all Switch owners. We would thank you so much, and we want to give you money for themes, you just don't want it. So I'm right there with you, Hideki, but boy, you're going to be in the hot seat. I feel for you, but I love you for that. That's great. You're speaking your mind. And Splatoon 3 possibly getting teased again. Every time there's like some little Splatoon social media thing, I swear to God, Nintendo's like, let's fuck with the Splatoon fan base. And throwing a little Easter egg in this picture, and then they're gonna go hog wild, batshit crazy, going, "Oh, Splatoon 3's coming! I can't believe it!" Last time it was the Happy or Merry Christmas thing, where like, oh my God, what's her name? I don't even remember. Marina. Where's Marina at? She was taking the picture. This time it was Nintendo put out a series of tweets of like, Happy New Year, have a great 2020 with like Mario and stuff and Splatoon, and the Splatoon one said, have a great 2020, and then the salmon characters from the salmon run made a little 2020 like with a light, you know, like they do like a little quick light thing and it makes the words or numbers or, you know what I'm talking about, just see the tweet anyways. But in the water, the 202 from 2020 spells out SOS, and if you look really closely at the water, it says save our salmon. In the water, in the ripples of the water. So some sleuthing was going on there. It wasn't that hard to see, actually. When I just looked at it, I saw it when it was highlighted, I saw it immediately, but when I saw it again later, I was like, oh yes, there it is, I can see it. So not that hard to spot, I'd imagine. Salmon especially is like pretty clear to see. But I don't think this is a Splatoon 3 nod at all. In Salmon Run, you're killing the salmon. You're an inkling and you are murdering the salmon. So I think it's just like a little cheeky play on that. Like the salmon are like, oh, we have to be happy because we're being forced to by our corporate overlords. But realistically, we are being hunted and killed by these little children with squirt guns. So I think it was just a fun little play on that. They're like, oh, why did SOS save our salmon? Because like, what does salmon have to do with in Splatoon besides being like a little side fun game? It's like just a little extra add-in like wave game where you go in waves and you just defeat salmon and bosses and whatever. Salmon Run's fun. I like that a lot, but it's not like a huge focus in Splatoon, in the lore and the universe of Splatoon. So I don't know why they would make a whole game around that, but maybe they would. I don't know. Maybe hey, surprise me, Splatoon 3, the salmon extravaganza. I don't know. Maybe that is the case, but like I said, I personally think it was just a little fun poke at that. I go, ooh, look at that, more salmon are crying for help. Isn't that funny? I watched Derek from Game Explain talking about the new holiday or the 2020 New Year stuff, and when he got to that one, he said, well, on the water it says SOS, but I'm not going to look into that at all. I'm not going to read into that at all. I'm like, how is Game Explain? Aren't you just like supposed to like analyze every detail? It says that you can clearly see it says something else, and why wouldn't you want to analyze the SOS? Why isn't that your job? Your whole job is to analyze this stuff, and you're just like, I'm Derek on Game Explain, on. Learn how to say on. It's on, not on, okay? Just saying, Derek, get it together. I do watch Game Explain, but boy, some of those people over there, am I right? And you're like, Shane, look at you. I know, okay? Anyways, Splatoon fans, don't get your hopes up. We'll get a Splatoon 3 someday, more than likely, but I don't think it's anytime soon, realistically, because like Spawnwave said, it seems like it's more of a one per generation franchise, which I agree with. I was like, yeah, I mean, they could just keep updating the current Splatoon. They don't need to make another one. Just like, wait till the next generation, then boom, there you get a new Splatoon. But hey, who knows? Maybe you will get your Splatoon 3. I know Splatoon fans, there's some pretty die-hard Splatoon fans, and they would be so excited to hear that. So if I do hear anything else, if there are any more little tidbits that do lead me to believe there is a Splatoon 3, I will talk about it here. You better believe that. I'm in your boat, Splatoon 3 fans. Don't get it twisted. If you like Nintendo, I like you. If you want to look like this badass on screen right here, hit up our merch store, fugamecrue.bigcartel.com. We got shirts, stickers, mugs, all that fun stuff. Good quality, fast shipping, good pricing. If you want to support the channel but you don't want to buy merch, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/fugamecrue. Hit the links in the description for all of that. Including my channel, Cam's personal channel. We also have a BitChute and a Vlare. Go hit the community tab up, or just look us up on those platforms, FU Game Crew. But get down there in the description and find all that fun stuff, and I'll see you later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
Whew.